Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and if you can like this video for the YouTube algorithm so I can afford these Blizzcon tickets, $300 for general admission? What? Well, at least $300 is the most expensive. $800 for a portal pass? What even is a portal pass? Now, normally whenever I make news or update videos, it's usually related to Overwatch 2, and it still is because, well, as you guys know, BlizzCon is coming later on this year, and it's not only going to have Overwatch 2, where they're going to make tons of announcements of probably new heroes and new seasons and maybe PvE. Oh God, please don't talk about PvE. But also, the Overwatch World Cup was just announced that's going to be held during BlizzCon later on this year. Now, before we talk about the details about BlizzCon and the Overwatch World Cup, I wanted to be very clear that I am not being paid or sponsored to make this video or to promote BlizzCon. I don't care if you buy the $800 ticket package. Now, I might get flown out to BlizzCon later on this year. I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. But again, $800? Oh my God. But aside from the pricing, which we definitely will get into later, BlizzCon returning is actually a pretty big event. Again, aside from the pricing, because it was always one of the biggest events when it came to Overwatch specifically, because they always announced multiple things. They always had a brand new hero, followed up with a cinematic from that brand new hero, or at least with 2019, Overwatch's 2 cinematic 0 hour. But then they followed up with some mini announcements, like some skins that we can expect for maybe the Winter Wonderland event, or skins that we can expect later on next year. And then, at least in the case of 2019 BlizzCon, they had PvE announced with a playable mission at that BlizzCon, and then 4 years later, they're releasing that same PvE mission in a pack that they're charging $15 for. It's pretty sad when you think about it. But now, 4 years later, BlizzCon is finally returning, where it's going to be taking place on November 3rd and 4th. And this BlizzCon, just like every other BlizzCon, is going to be taking place in Anaheim, California, in the United States, at the Anaheim Convention Center, which is like right next door to Disneyland. Which that's a very important date to think about, because that's going to be smack dab in the middle, in between Season 7 and Season 8. And I almost guarantee, I 99% believe that during BlizzCon, they're going to announce not only Season 8, but possibly even more PvE missions, where one of the PvE missions is probably going to be playable at that BlizzCon, along with a brand new hero, because as we all know, Season 6 is coming up in a couple of weeks, where they're not only going to have a brand new hero, but also playable PvE missions for us to buy. I would not be surprised if they were to have a cinematic revolved around that brand new hero for Season 8, which, as we all know, is actually going to be a tank, which is very surprising because you think they would make a DPS hero when they've already added 2 tank and 2 support heroes at this rate. But hey, I guess they wanted a tank released during Season 8. But if they don't release a cinematic around that brand new hero, I would not be surprised if they release a cinematic for Ramattra, because he has yet to get one, because Kuriko, the Junk Queen, and then soon enough Sojourn is going to have a cinematic, but that only leaves Ramattra and the Season 6 hero and the Season 8 hero technically. But if they don't decide to have a cinematic around the brand new hero, then they could just do the 2019 BlizzCon route and have an Overwatch 2 cinematic, where they just have everybody come together and have an epic battle during this PvE mission that maybe is playable in PvE itself. Or they could do what I think would be best and just have a 10-minute Torbjorn twerking compilation if they want to promote Overwatch 2. Now, even though the pricing when it comes to going to BlizzCon is absurd, luckily when it comes to announcements and the live stream, just like any other BlizzCon, this is going to be live streamed for free. Things like the opening ceremony, and in the case of Overwatch, probably the hero announcement and the cinematic, and also the World Cup, that's all going to be for free. So if you're caught off guard by the pricing, it really shouldn't matter, because people that go to BlizzCon, they know that tickets have always been priced so high, but this is on a whole different level. That's why I'm even surprised. Now, there is going to be a virtual ticket option that has been seen before at other BlizzCons, but this is mainly for panels with voice actors, or to see artists that make the skins in Overwatch, or not even just Overwatch related stuff, also Warcraft and Starcraft and Diablo and things like that. You're going to be able to view those more exclusive panels by getting that virtual ticket. But for the big announcements and things that you probably mainly care about, that's all going to be streamed for free on November 3rd and November 4th. But let's say you're a huge virgin like me, and you want to go to BlizzCon. You want to be in a room filled with a bunch of smelly people that don't even know what deodorant is. What are gonna be the ticket options for you? Well, you have two options, and only two options. The first is the general admission package, which is $299 United States dollars. And what you get in this package is access to all the halls. Like I said, the free live streams you're gonna be able to view in person, but also the exclusive panels with like the voice actors, and it's gonna just all that exclusive stuff you're gonna be able to see. You're also gonna get early access to the Blizzcon store on Thursdays. So if you didn't get tired of spending more money, now you can spend even more money. And then you're also gonna get exclusive Blizzcon in-game goodies. This is usually, at least in the case of Overwatch, like the Sombra skin, or the Illidan Genji skin, or the Blizzcon Winston and Bastion skin. You know, that's gonna be the in-game goodies that you're gonna get. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the thing that's gonna get you laid if you spend $300 to go to BlizzCon. You also get an official BlizzCon backpack that will surely rizz up your crush in math class. Look, all the extra goodies that you get in the $300 package, that's also going to be included in the virtual ticket option, which they have not released the price for that, but I'm guessing it's going to be about I want to say $50 because that's what it was before. Maybe it was $40, but I would not be surprised if they priced it at $100. But let's say you're the boss virgin and you want to buy the $800 portal pass. What do you get in this option? Well, you get everything in the general admission package plus exclusive portal pass lounge. What? This gives you a private viewing lounge with private concessions, with gameplay experiences, concierge support, and a Blizzard employee meet and greet and more. I'll be real, I don't think a lot of people are going to be hyped to have a meet and greet with Blizzard employees considering the past BlizzCons that have taken place. But what else do you get? You get a separate registration line, security line, and you get early access to the convention on Friday and Saturday, which I'm not going to lie, that might be worth it all on its own, because if you stood in line at a BlizzCon before, your nostrils are gone. Like, it smells so bad. And it's funny that that's a promotion that they're giving just so that you don't have to stand with all the other people that don't know what deodorant is. Look, I'm not being paid to promote the BlizzCon tickets. In fact, I'm not even gonna say when they go on sale just to prove it, because if you really want to go to BlizzCon, you will do your own research and your own due diligence and find out yourself when they go on sale if you really care to pay these prices. The less important thing that's related to Overwatch 2 when it comes to BlizzCon is the Overwatch World Cup is also going to be taking place. This is where the top 16 teams that qualified during the online qualifiers are going to go play at this LAN tournament, and this is probably going to be the most exciting part, at least when it comes to things that we know of that we can expect from BlizzCon, because with the World Cup, it's just like the FIFA World Cup, where a bunch of countries come and they try to be the #1 country in the whole entire world. Well, that's the same with Overwatch, and my team, USA, I think we're going to qualify. It looks like we're going to qualify. We're currently 3-0, so I'm not going to jinx nothing, but we might be there, and that means I might be there if we qualify, so that might mean I don't have to pay these prices. Besides the Overwatch related content, there's also going to be like community contests and prizes. There's also going to be a charity event at BlizzCon. Like, there's going to be a lot going on at this BlizzCon event. And one thing that you might be amazed by, because you might be looking at these prices and be like, who the heck would pay these prices to go to BlizzCon? BlizzCon tickets sell out like that. And if I'm going to be honest, I would not be surprised, even with these obscure prices, if they were to sell out once again. So if you're pissed off by Blizzard selling these tickets at this price, well, don't worry, because they're going to sell out and they won't even give you a chance to buy them. But if you want to get them, I mean, hey, you can get them. I just won't tell you when and where. But guys, that's everything that you need to know, at least as of right now, when it comes to BlizzCon 2023. It's so weird to say that. Later on in the year, I'm sure I'll make a video talking about the exclusive skin that you get not only in the virtual ticket, but in the general admission and portal pass, because that will be a rare skin. I know that for a fact. And any other details related to the Overwatch World Cup. But until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.